The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, hailing from Washington, D.C., weighing at 235 pounds, representing the Sharkey Tank, accompanied by the Major of Champions, Neil Sharkey, the relentless Dezmon King.
It has been a rough night so far for the Sharkey Tank. Saul Esparza and LDJ both unsuccessful in their matches, and now it all falls to Dezmon King, the Tank, to turn things around and try and start 2024 on a high note. I'm Jason Heat, alongside Brandon Metheny. Virginia Championship Wrestling returns for our home in the Masonic Temple in Norfolk, Virginia. Neil Sharkey, the manager of champions, has one less champion in the fold right now, given that Saul Esparza did lose the U.S. Liberty title tonight. So, you know, extra motivation for Dezmon King to step up and get the job done against one of the franchise players here in VCW.
Introducing his opponent, hailing from Crystal City, weighing at 2 pounds and some change, Dirty Metheny.
You never know what you're gonna get in a match until two competitors lock up, but safe money in this one is for a hard-hitting battle. Dirty Money, known for having the hardest hands in VCW. A first ballot future VCW Hall of Famer. 20-plus year career, still going as good as his best day. Like a fine wine, Dirty Money gets better with age. Dirty Money, money motivated. The unofficial welcoming committee here in VCW, but Dezmon King is not a newcomer. We've seen Dezmon King vie for the VCW title in the past, and for a long time it really seemed like the story of Dezmon King was always the bridesmaid and never the bride. He could always get right to the cusp of the mountain, but never could crest the summit. And after 2 years of disappointment and frustration, Dezmon King finally said, enough is enough. I'm getting serious, and I'm joining Neil Sharkey and the Sharkey Tank. And as much as there's a lot of things to dislike about Neil Sharkey, one cannot ever question what he has brought to his clients, and that is usually championship.
Yeah, I mean, they've been on a tremendous winning streak. Up till
tonight.
I was going to say, up till tonight. Tonight has not gone well for the Sharkey Tank. Dezmon King clearly looking to reverse that. I'm going to say, Jason, looking at Neil Sharkey, he looks a little distraught on the outside. This night clearly has not gone the way he expected, but they could at least end their night with a win here by having Dezmon King defeat, frankly, the standard bearer here in VCW in Dirty Money.
Absolutely, alongside Phil Brown, really the two franchise players, the pillars of this company for years and years.
Dirty Money, the longest reigning VCW heavyweight champion, period.
Of all time.
Yes.
Dezmon King has been asking for opportunities like this. There's no fear in Dezmon King. There's no intimidation. Dezmon has wanted this level of competition. So all credit to Neil Sharkey. He is signing the matches that Dezmon King has wanted his whole career.
Well, and that's the thing with Neil Sharkey is the wrestlers he recruits to the Sharkey Tank are top-notch. They're either the best or the best potential, or both. And that allows for these really high-profile matches to occur every single time we have an event here in Norfolk and Hampton and Alexandria, wherever it may be, the Sharkey Tank is prominently featured on the card.
Dezmon King, known as the Tank, the relentless one. His bench press ability is astounding. I don't have the current numbers in front of me, but it is more than you or I could. I mean, like a year's worth of training and we wouldn't get there. A lifetime of training and we wouldn't get there.
Dezmon King can bench press weights that you and I couldn't budge. I mean, he is just incredibly powerful and has come tantalizingly close to championship gold on multiple occasions here. You have to think, and that was before the association with the Sharkey Tank. You've got to believe that association makes eventual gold around its waist all but an hour.
These two so evenly matched on paper. Experience 100% in the direction of Dirty Money. The height advantage for Money, the strength advantage, pure power in the camp of Dezmon King. But in so many ways, you wonder if Dirty Money looks at Dezmon King and just sees the past. And what does that do to a competitor as they approach 2 decades in professional wrestling? They give you a sense of their age, when they started, where they're at in their life. At a certain point, things start to slow down. At a certain part, you get wear and tear, not even a 1 count. Dirty Money has really defied the aging process over his career, but is it a difficulty to look at a competitor and be like, they are reaching their peak, and I am no longer?
I think so, Jace. I mean, look, there's a saying in sports, Father Time is undefeated. And as great as Dirty Money is, and I will not pretend he's anything but great and but, still, again, like I said before, the standard bearer, the incredible, still the heart of VCW, the standard bearer, but at some point that's going to stop. And Dezmon King has the ability to be the man to make that change forcibly happen.
Still, again, not even one, twice. That is very rare.
Both men showing, you got to believe those kickouts at 1 are a matter of pride for them. It's not just a matter of showing the match isn't over, it's showing you barely hurt me at this point.
And those are the cannonball-like chops. I mean, truly, imagine a cannonball being launched at your chest and you have come as close as possible to what it's like being hit by Dirty Money.
It's one of those things that for those who are listening to our call of this match, I've got to tell you, you've got to be here live. It's like nothing else. It is like a gunshot going off. Those chops are vicious and the best in the business as far as I'm concerned.
Literally ring out, echoing around the building. And now, Dirty Money in dangerous water because the head shark himself, Neil Sharkey, on the outside, but choosing to let Dezmon King handle it himself, and that is a rarity for Sharkey.
I have to believe that is at Dezmon King's request. I think that Dezmon King wants to show that he is the better wrestler, the better man than Dirty Money. He's not afraid to use the tools that Neil Sharkey can provide for him, but he wants to beat Dirty Money.
And Dezmon King, no slouch in the chop department either, but you see Dezmon King chops Dirty Money and his hand hurts after. That's how thick and strong Dirty Money is. I mean, durability is the hallmark of Dirty Money's career.
Also, I mean, the Dirty Money has had remarkable health for his entire career. Very, very few injuries, very, very little time missed, and that has allowed him to have this amazing career. Dezmon King spilling to the outside there in a very awkward way. I've got to wonder if he's holding his arm strange. I wonder if he damaged that left arm, perhaps.
King rattled. I mean, very sincerely rattled, and this has shifted, not necessarily quickly, but on a dime to fully favor Dirty Money, and just a tremendous thud.
It's one of those things where the crack that you hear when the hands hit skin is impressive. The thud is what causes the damage, and that's what Dirty is best at.
The flexibility of Dirty Money is also so unassuming. You look at him and you see the power, you see the charisma, but the reach he has with his legs. I mean, truly, you've said Father Time undefeated, but I don't know, maybe Dirty Money is the one to do it. He may be the only one to completely defeat the aging process because it's incredible.
Well, it's the way that Dirty Money works out. It's the way he stays fit in things that keep him limber, that keep his muscles moving. It's not just building this core tight muscle to be strong. It's keeping his body moving all the time that allows him to be that flexible, be that dynamic wrestler in the ring.
Well, if you stop moving, if you lose momentum, you die. That's the case of an actual shark. And maybe in some ways we got a whole Sharkey Tank, but really Dirty Money is the shark of VCW because as long as he keeps going, he is the apex predator here.
Yeah, and don't doubt for a second that Dirty Money could challenge for any championship he wants at functionally any time and be a threat for that championship. Every champion's always know where Dirty Money is on the card.
Dirty Money, one win away from title contention at all times, which is exactly what makes him such a great target right now for Dezmon King, who is trying to prove that he too should be at that level. And now it's King hitting a prone Dirty Money in the head. Moments ago, it was Dirty Money doing that just back and forth, back and forth.
And King very smartly using the architecture of the ring itself to his advantage, getting the extra leverage on that kick to the head and making sure that this could be it right here.
Lateral press, only one hand down though, and that's a precarious position to be in purely from a balance perspective.
Yeah, I understand the cockiness and the confidence there, but win the match, beat Dirty Money. That's where the real value comes in. You can be as confident as you want to once you've got your hand raised for victory.
That's where the real money comes from. That opens the door for more opportunities. It's not just about wins and losses. It's about the caliber of the competition and your opponent. Beating Dirty Money gets you more. Really, truly, it's just worth more than beating other members of the roster.
It is. It can, as you said before, Jason, a win here could launch Dezmon King up the card simply because he's beaten one of the best of all time here in VCW.
And now Dirty Money showing why he is the best of the best, and Dezmon King showing why he might be better than the best.
Dezmon King clearly scouted that for Dirty Money and has Dirty shake him. He's got him rattled.
Looking for that lifting to failure. Is he going to be able?
Still a little too much left in the tank.
Dirty Money working over the back. Combination offense right now on Dezmon King. Great positioning in the ring. And just at 2, Dezmon powers out, but with authority.
I mean, that was a 2 count, but it's one where, look, Dezmon's already sitting up. He's looking around. He is not a beaten man by any stretch of the imagination.
There's a lot more wear and tear that both of these men are going to have to inflict. Now we saw looking for that money clip spine buster, and again, Dezmon King looking for lifting to failure, hits it. This one is over. I'm not going to say it's an upset, but a huge victory right now for...
Wow. Have you ever seen a kick out of lifting to failure?
I have never seen anyone kick out of lifting to failure.
Holy cow, Dezmon King, to his credit, not being frustrated, not arguing with the refs, just staying on Dirty Money, ready to launch another attack.
There's a poise and a focus to be admired by Dezmon King, but also there's a resiliency that has to be acknowledged. Blue Thunder bomb from the veteran. No pressure on the shoulders. Sometimes the Blue Thunder bomb is enough to just basically shock and awe a victory, but often you'll see a competitor try and get their feet hooked over the shoulders after the completion of the impact. Dirty Money not able to get that, and Dezmon King, no barrier to getting that shoulder up.
Yeah, absolutely, but I mean, still, the fact they kept him down for that long, even without any pressure, is awfully impressive.
Fireman's carry right now, trying to set Dezmon up, and Dezmon wrenching right now on the nose and face, anything to get out of danger.
It's a smart move. It's not one that's very well liked, but it's a smart maneuver.
Just pure power on display by Dezmon King, who unfortunately hit Money so hard he knocked Dirty out of the ring.
Yeah, I feel like Dirty was trying to sort of scramble to gather himself. It was only half with it and had been knocked sort of loopy. His equilibrium wasn't there, and he just fell out on the floor.
And taking the opportunity to rest, this is very smart. A lot of wrestlers may run out of the ring and try and inflict more damage, but Dirty Money may well be knocked out. The check clears. The bank deposit slip looks the same. Whether you get a count-out win, whether you get a pinfall or a submission, work smart, not hard.
I mean, we're at 6. Dirty Money has not moved. And Desmond, oh, that's a poor decision by Dezmon King. I do not agree with that.
That's ego. That's arrogance. Now, that is wanting to make a statement. In professional wrestling, there's a point of pride. There is sort of an internal logic that a submission is a more decisive win than a pinfall is a more decisive win than a count-out. So this is one. Oh, no!
Oh! The money clip on the apron. Holy cow!
He unloaded the entire money clip onto that apron. Good freaking Lord. Wait a second. I think, yes, that was a count out.
Here's your winner by count out, Dirty Money.
Take nothing away from Dirty Money. That was a devastating end to the match. He earned every bit of that win. Well, the Shark met a much bigger predator.